Hell figure, nigga. Boss Hog tapping in, putting boots to the ground. Oh yeah, boots to the ground. Good morning, kids. How you feeling? Can you hear me? If you can hear me, put up a 1 in the live chat. I'm driving. I can't do all that extra shit, checking the audio and so on and so forth. Okay. As you can see, I'm on the road to Panama City. I have left Tallahassee. The shithole, Tallahassee. It's still a shithole. Kids, don't go to Tallahassee unless you have business in Tallahassee. There's nothing there for you, huh? I had a beautiful hotel room. But other than that, ain't nothing in Tallahassee for you, okay? So I want to talk to you. A nigga tried to play me up in Walmart less than an hour ago. This is the type of show I didn't want to do on my road trip, episode 7, but I have to. A nigga tried to play me up in Walmart. But before I speak about that, let me just talk about the importance of putting boots to the ground. Okay? I am a media guy, former radio host, proud social engineer. This is what I do. I mean, I have other thriving businesses, but this is what I'm still passionate about. People respect it about me. So I'm here to continue that particular journey in my life. So putting boots to the ground for me at my age means to continue to go to places and talk to people, walk amongst the common folk, and get a feel and an understanding, a true understanding, as opposed to just, going online, liking somebody's picture, having fake friends, and all that sort of stuff. Now, that's the newer generation. I get it. Do you? But me, I have to talk to people. Everything just can't be on a fucking app. It helps me when I'm on that microphone talking. I left my hotel this morning in Tallahassee kind of early. I went to Wendy's and I got breakfast, and the breakfast was half-assed, but the young female who served me the breakfast, some type of reformed gangbanger, tattoos on the neck, she was trying, and for that I give her credit. We had a nice exchange. She was polite. She had a slice on her neck, some type of keloid, probably fighting over a blunt. I don't know, a botched robbery. But we had a nice exchange. The sandwich, it was okay. It wasn't the way I like my sandwich, but she was trying. And a man of my age, a man of my caliber, a man of my pedigree, it's good that I talk to people face to face. Boots to the ground. Not just reading a story, regurgitating it, clowning people, playing people out, looking down, and talking down to people. That's not who I am. Now, I'm objective on the microphone, and that can be costly because sometimes people think you're being one-sided. But I like to put boots to the ground. So anyway, so the reformed gangbanger who sold me the breakfast, she was trying. I was patient with her. Someplace else, a little farther up north, I would have been so patient. I would have been, testy. But I gave her the time because, number one, that's somebody's daughter. Number two, she looked like she was just maybe 19, 20 years at the most. She smiled. She wasn't cutting her eyes, sucking her teeth. I thanked her. I kept it pushing. I drove up a little further. Got some gas. Some goofy nigga was trying to screw face me at the gas station. And I said to myself, okay, so we still have, goofy niggas screw facing other black people for no good reason. You don't own the gas station, nigga. You don't own the block. He was on a bicycle. He didn't know what to make of me. I got out the truck, got my gas. I winked at him. A wink. Now, a wink can have a lot of different meanings to it. He saw this motherfucking Boston's Brewing fitted on my head, so he didn't know who the fuck I was. But I winked at his hoe ass. He then cracked a smile. The screw face left his face. I'm no tough guy, but I'm with the shits, nigga. I'm with the shits. I know where the fuck I'm at, nigga. I'm in Tallahassee. I drove up a little further. Went in and got myself some candy because I want a little sugar for the road. And there was two guys sitting in front of a store. And this is why it's so important to put boots to the ground. You can't just judge people by looking at them. If you do that, then you're wrong. You're wrong on so many levels. I just asked one of the guys about Panama City, which way it was. Now, I know where it's at. I got a fucking GPS in my goddamn truck. But I wanted to talk to the common man. As I said, there were two guys that were very receptive. Come to find out, one of the guys is retired military. He wasn't sitting there some type of bum with nothing to do. He gets a fucking check. Retired military. I respected that. I thanked him for his service. We then started talking about longitude and altitude and sea level. He was educating me. Beautiful conversation in Tallahassee. Now, I'll tell you more about that conversation when I get back, whenever I get back, because remember, I don't answer to a bitch. But the point is, putting boots to the ground means talking to people, not just, up in the club with a bottle of bub, hollering at a bitch with a fat ass, and so on and so forth. Now, let's get to the nigga that tried to play me in Walmart. Again, this is not the type of show I want to do, but I have to. Oh, the nigga tried me. I'm in Walmart. I want to take back a couple of items that I purchased up in Woodstock. I didn't have the receipt with me. I go to the service, customer service desk, whatever you call it, I forget. Mammy's on the phone. Mammy's got a lopsided wig and no edges, so I'm already expecting some bullshit. I'm expecting some bullshit from Mammy. So, I put on the charm. I'm ear hustling on her conversation. Ear hustling, that's an old term. She gets off the phone. I compliment her because somebody lost the phone. She actually called the person to tell them she had the phone. I said to her, God is gonna bless you for that. That was nice of what you did. She said, yeah, I lost my phone and nobody ever called me, so, what you put out there comes back to you sometimes. And I said, ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? Then I proceed to show her the items I purchased from a different state. I threw myself upon the mercy of the court, and I said, I don't have the receipt. If you find it in the system, I just want to exchange them. I don't even want a refund. But if you don't find it, that's fine. You can just throw them away. She said, no, I might be able to help you out. She pulls out the hand scanner, scans them, right? $36. T-shirts and some other just small items, toiletries. And she said, well, I can't give you a refund, but I can put it on a gift card. I said, catch this one, kids. Catch this one. Again, I'm putting on the charm because I was expecting some bullshit. I said, God is good. And she said, I know that's right. Now, out of the clear fucking blue, I didn't even see this nigga behind me. A nigga ear hustling my conversation says, I thought you was an atheist. I thought you was an atheist. He said that to me. Now, the nigga didn't say boo as I'm talking to her. I thought you was an atheist. Just think about that for a second. Nigga came out of the woodwork. The fuck? I looked at him because he's about to, fuck up the conversation, trying to pimp on top of me or just, throw some shit in the game. I responded and said, sir, I don't know you. And if you don't leave me alone, I will call the police. That's what I said. The nigga smiled and turned his face. I got the gift card from Mammy. And I said, thank you, Queen. Thank you, Queen. I put the sauce on extra thick and got the fuck on about my business. I looked at that hoe ass nigga up and down. Bitch nigga. My question to you, are Florida niggas on that hoe ass shit now? I've never known Florida niggas to be minding somebody else's business. I've never known Florida niggas to be on that type of goofy shit. Now, Florida's a big ass state, but listen, I've been coming down to this motherfucker since, the early 90s. You fuck around down there in Dade County doing some dumb shit like that, somebody will pop your top. Can I get an amen in the live chat if you're from Dade County? Huh? Nigga said, I thought you was an atheist. I guess he watches the Star Report or something. I don't know, nigga. Nigga, now's not the time for all that goofy shit. I just got a gift card, nigga. Where the fuck is you coming from? Bitch nigga. Had to say it twice. Anyway. Got my gift card, went and bought the rest of my items. And now I'm back on the road, headed to Panama City. Boots to the ground, nigga. And thank you to somebody who reached out to me via email, inviting me out in Tallahassee last night. Thank you for the email, but you forgot the Cash App. Don't be scared of the Cash App. It's there for you. It's there for you. I'm here for you. I'm on the road, for me, but for you as well. Some people talking, some people walking. When I get back on that motherfucking microphone, I got notes and notes and notes. I'm gonna talk to you, goddamn. Even though, Tallahassee's a shithole, I'm glad I went. I'm glad I went back there. This morning I went back. For those who follow me, or who heard yesterday's show, I went back to Greenwood Cemetery. because it was raining yesterday when I got there. So I didn't really want to walk the grounds and, you know, hang on a second, yellow light. I didn't want to walk the grounds in the rain. So I went back. I just looked around. A lot of rich history there. Greenwood Cemetery in Tallahassee, Florida. Whew. A salute to those of you who maybe I have inspired you to do road trips. I spoke to Dana with the data earlier. She said she's doing a road trip this summer. She says I motivated her. That's a good thing. I'm very, very experienced in taking road trips, driving. I don't like to use the term old school, but I'm an older man, and my process of learning and other things, you know, comes by way of trial and error, and again, talking to common folk. I consider myself to be a common man. I can build a foundation for a house. I can frame a house. I can wrap a house. I can lay a roof. I know plumbing. I'm somewhat sort of okay when it comes to electrical work, but you know, I like to talk to people. I don't want to just, you know, do everything on a fucking app. No disrespect, but you know, a lot of people today, they don't even want to talk. Okay, can you text me? It's so much easier. No, it's not that it's easier. You're just part of the newer generation that just, you know, you're dismissive. You're overly cynical and condescending. You think going to Google and Wikipedia tells you every fucking thing. It does not. Not to rehash things, but the drive up from Clearwater to Tallahassee was beautiful. Seeing all that goddamn raw land and then wondering what the fuck are they doing with it? Why are they holding it? Is it for scientific experiments? What is it for? Why is it being withheld? Something else happened to me that kind of made me feel weird. I don't want to say it broke my heart, but I had a conversation with the black guy yesterday, and I'm not going to say in which town because I don't want to, you know, be just in case somebody knows him, but they've got this I think it's called Florida Citrus Center when you're on the highway, for some of you who know what I'm talking about. And you know, you can buy oranges and all sorts of shit. They have baby alligators. I'm talking to this man, and clearly he's working for the white folk. I'm not mad at that, but you know, just thinking if this were back in the 40s or the 50s or the 30s or even the 20s, more than likely he would be working with other black folk. Black folk had no choice but to work together back then. I don't want to go back to that conversation that we've had before, but working for white folks is not always the best thing. I'll just say that. And another person who you would not expect to have knowledge. That man's got a college degree, better educated than me, but he's working at the Florida Citrus Center. You know, I don't know if he is I don't think he's in a position of management, you know. It's kind of heartbreaking. Educated black man, descendant of slavery. intelligent man. He should be entitled to some of this fucking land down here. I'll just say that and then I'll move on. Move on from that particular conversation. Folks, if you're just not joining me, I'm pulling up on Panama City. I've never been to Panama City, but I've heard it's swanky as fuck now. White sand, expensive hotels. Well, I did a little research before I started heading in this direction. And I don't really plan to stay in Panama City, to be honest with you. I'm heading towards Pensacola, but I'm putting boots to the ground. I hear Panama City is fly. Well, some of the areas that they've gentrified. Am I wrong? Please educate me if you have time via email, or you can send in a cash app. Don't be scared of it. It's there for you. Nigga got all in my business at Walmart. Boy, that shit kind of ticked me the fuck off. Me and Mammy were vibing, you know? God is good. She said, I know that's right. Can you guys hear me? I can't really look in the live chat. Taking it slow, looking at the scenery, heading down. That's another reason why the road trips are really enjoyable for me. You know, you get a chance to gaze upon things. Some of the newer structures built up, and some of the older structures that have either fallen over time or have just been demolished. Hey, also, I want to throw this at you. Has the internet enhanced or hurt the human species? Has the internet enhanced or hurt the human species? Now, I'm a science fiction guy. You know this already. I've been a science fiction lover, a reader. I enjoy science fiction films. And when I say science fiction, I don't mean like, you know, the demonic, you know, aliens type stuff. I mean, I enjoyed the Alien franchise, but more so stuff that makes you think about the possibilities yet to come. But the internet, has it enhanced or hurt the human species, or your life in particular? I really feel for people who have gotten past certain issues in their life, or they've gotten beyond certain people. Everybody doesn't want to fucking reconnect with somebody from the past. Sometimes you've got bad memories. Now, not me personally. Me, I know how to shut people off, tune them the fuck out. But I have an associate, man, you want to talk about stress. He just got stressed the fuck out last year because somebody that he knew from fucking 25 years ago started tagging him, bringing up all sorts of bullshit about his sister. Now he's on fucking heart medication. Clearly the internet, or as they used to call it, for those who know the evolution of the internet, clearly in his situation, the internet is the devil's highway. The devil's highway. Do they still call it that? Probably not. That was like when the internet first came around. There were religious groups that didn't like the internet. Do you know when the internet was invented? It wasn't in the 90s. It wasn't the 80s. Do you know when the internet became commercially available? You see, the government knew what they had. Different people spoke about it in different books. I'm not going to go too far back, but the internet can really be a bad thing for some people. Me, I don't give a fuck about, pardon me. I shouldn't say I don't give a fuck. I don't care to reconnect with people. I got nothing to hide. Nothing to hide, but I enjoy moving forward in life. I don't owe anybody shit. Nor will you get shit. I enjoy changing my phone number every couple of years. Yeah, I don't want somebody reaching out. Oh, yo, now you ran across my mind. I just wanted to see how you're doing. Get the fuck out of here. I'm not hiding. I don't change my number because I'm hiding. You don't change your number because you might be desert thirsty. You wait for somebody from the past to reach out to you, to offer you an opportunity. Think about that for a second. If you don't change your number, why don't you change your number? Do you always want to be the shoulder to cry on? Do you always want to be that person that somebody can just reach out to and bring hardship and misery to your life? A lot of times people will hear that you're doing good and they'll call you to be nosy or to drain you. They're mental vampires. I've spoke about that in my book and on many, many occasions. Mental vampires. Most people don't call you or check on you because they really care. They're just nosy. Now you have to change your number. Do you know why? Because if you don't, you can have some bum, some loser, or some sewer rat, or some dish rag whore reach out to you, and their main intention for reaching out is to get a conversation going and then to take screenshots and post the conversation. That's why I don't like to text with people. If I don't know you, stop fucking texting me. Don't include me on a fucking group chat that you're gonna fucking post online somewhere. If you're a female, I don't want to do a whole lot of texting with you. I don't trust none of these bitches out here. If it's business, there are parameters. As a female, with me, there's parameters. Don't try to flirt with me, bitch, if we're handling business. I'm not a trick, bitch. At some point, a bitch gets salty. A bitch gets mad. Then she wants to start posting the fucking, the screenshots, the text messages, the DMs. Get the fuck out of here, bitch. The internet. I really feel for the guy, my associate, as I was saying. He's on heart medication now. Some fucking clown he hasn't seen over 25 years or more starts tagging him, claiming, he just wanted to apologize, yada, yada, yada. No, you did that shit for clout. You're trying to change a narrative because you're a piece of shit. And you're gonna die a piece of shit. Anyway, folks, I'm on my way to Panama City. I don't know when I'm going back to Woodstock. I'm not in a rush. I do want to say this though, with regards to road trips and traveling. There is a science to taking road trips. For those of you who have, sent me a few nice emails saying that I inspired you. You have to travel in comfortable attire, of course. Always carry a water cooler with ice in the back. Always have disinfectant and alcohol with you. I suggest have like 3 bottles of 70% rubbing alcohol. As you know, I wear latex gloves quite often. Latex gloves. People are dirty, filthy, and nasty. I'm not a germaphobe. I just don't want to fucking catch any type of fucking skin disease or some new shit. Now they got monkeypox. With respect to the vehicle that you're driving, drive something that's comfortable. If you're going through the South, of course, make sure that the AC is fully charged. If you're gonna rent a get a rental, that's fine. But hygiene should be one of your top priorities when traveling on a road trip. Hygiene. Now, also, let me just say this. Some of you need itineraries. You think, oh, you've got the phone, you've got the apps, the discounts, yada, yada, yada. Are you a member of such and such a, what do they call that shit? I don't know, some fucking travel group. If you ask me, all that shit can be a distraction. You may decide to make a stop that you had no intention to make, spend a little more time in one town or city, and you get to the next stop when you get to the next stop. But if you have to be at a hotel by a certain time, check in, it takes away from the beauty of driving and just enjoying the ride. And there are some hotels you cannot cancel. Let's say your vehicle breaks down. You can't cancel your reservation, or they charge you the full amount of the stay. So there's a science to road trips. Now, you may not be as free to travel as someone like myself, but I enjoy just driving until I get tired. I just drive till I get tired, Oh, I've got a nice a floor jack in the back of my BMW truck. A floor jack. Just in case I have a flat tire or whatever. I've got a mat in case I have to lay down. I've got a couple of flares. That's that old school shit. I know some of you are like, what? What the fuck? And try to avoid cheap motels. Try to avoid cheap motels on a road trip. Here's one of the reasons why. local motels have local traffic in there, local escorts, people creeping off to have all sorts of sex, whether it's drug-induced, creep sex, freaky sex. They're touching shit. The bed could have bed bugs, lice, whatever. And then you have the cleaning people that, you know, don't really give it a good clean down. They're trying to save money, so they're not necessarily giving you brand new towels. They're just giving you towels that were washed. So I do not recommend cheap motels. I stayed at a really swanky spot last night in fucking Tallahassee. Nice balcony. It was like for real, like you know, a younger crowd. You know, you had the bar on the second floor. Music in the lobby was kind of loud, but it was very, very clean, very new. But again, hygiene has to be, if you ask me, your top priority when traveling a road trip. Oh, I'm sorry. Also, have a gallon of water in your cooler. You can't just trust drinking water any place. And I'm not big on eating a lot of different food in different states. Pack some lunch meat, make a sandwich, make it with your own hands. Because a lot of nasty people have no culinary training. The food will be sitting out there for hours. You will eat some shit that will get you fucking sick. If you get food poison on a goddamn road trip, pardon me. If you get food poison on a road trip, you're fucked. All right. What time is it? All right, we're doing good on time. I'm pulling up on Panama City. My destination is Pensacola. I'm going to spend a little time in Panama City. We'll see what it is. I have no plans to spend the night here unless I catch a fly-ass hotel room with the ocean view. Oh, shit. I'll keep you posted. Enjoy your day. And that's it. Take care.